In this video, I'm going to share with you the one trick that I used to grow enormous mangoes this year. Stick around until later, because I'll reveal the bonus tool that I used to make this entire process easy. To first get started, I need to fill you in on the backstory on this mango tree. It was planted by seed over 15 years ago, and it has never fruited up until this season. And the simple trick that I applied last fall made this tree fruit big, huge mangoes for the first time. And the simple trick I applied was the 80-20 rule. I pruned 20% of the tree, mainly the top, so that it would have more lower hanging fruit, was my expectation of what would happen. But applying Pareto's law, the 80-20 rule, by mainly topping the top of the tree, because mango trees can grow very tall, and then, you know, it's harder to harvest the fruit, and when they fall, they just get all bruised and damaged. So it's easier to have lower hanging fruit that I can either pick by hand or with the picker. Just makes life so much easier. So by topping off the 20%, let me show you right now. Right in here is where I pruned. You can see this right here is one, and then this right here was another cut. And then this is all new growth right here, right? All this is all new growth that just shot out from this year. And then this other piece in here, you can see I pruned that piece, I cut that piece, and then another piece right there, right? So these are the tallest branches on the tree. And now you can see basically a pretty big gap here. So by just doing that, it forced the tree to fruit for the first time for survival, right? Because it puts the plant in survival mode to where it wants to produce fruits and seeds, right? So this was kind of like an experiment I did, because I was like, I don't know if this mango tree is ever going to fruit. They usually fruit, but you know, once you start pushing 15 years and above, you know, a lot of people might give up hope and be like, oh, this tree will never fruit. You know, 5 years is quite a time to wait, yet alone 10 years. Once you start pushing 15, you're like, oh man, I don't know if I should cut this tree down and plant something else. So by applying the 80-20 rule, pruning 20% of the tree, it forced the tree to fruit for the first time, and the mangoes are absolutely delicious. So for those of you who have planted fruit trees by seed and they're around 10 years or older, apply this 80-20 pruning strategy and see if it helps you. If you would like to learn how you can graft fruit trees and get fruit faster than ever before, instead of waiting a decade when you plant by seed, then I'll leave a link for that video above and down in the description box below. Go check out that video, because I show you how you can graft an avocado tree in that example, and you can get fruit within 2 to 3 years. I ended up getting quite a bit of huge mangoes by applying this 20% pruning method off of this mango tree last year. As for this year, I'm gonna prune about another 10% off the top, just so it's easier for me to pick lower hanging fruit. And for those of you who are interested in possibly learning how to air layer fruit trees so that you can plant them in pots or give them as gifts to others, and they'll start to have fruit quite quickly. Within 2 to 3 years, your air layers will be giving fruits. So I've been thinking about this challenge that I'll take this year. And And my goal is to air layer this massive branch, the biggest that I'm gonna attempt to air layer so far, which I'll show you right now. So on this same mango tree, you can see this nice big healthy branch coming down right here. And I'm considering air layering this massive piece. This is by far the biggest branch that I am attempting to air layer to date. This is actually a nice big straight branch. Look at how straight it is. It's nice and healthy, and it's massive. Look at this, my fingers can't even go just about halfway. I was thinking, if I air layer this branch, it's so huge that this will be a great experiment for me to do an experiment on. So stay tuned for that video. If you're interested in learning how to air layer, I'm going to attempt to do this, the biggest branch that I've ever attempted so far, and we'll see how that goes. And now for the bonus tools that I mentioned in the beginning of this video that made this pruning a breeze. And it's using this professional grade pole saw. You know, your normal, say, pole saws when you go to maybe Home Depots or Lowe's, these are not them. This is actually the best pole saw that I've ever used. And I love this saw so much that I got 2 of them. And they're 2 different models. They're pretty similar, but one, say like this one, it's I know the blade is made in Japan. Super sharp, razor blade sharp saw. And they call it the silky saw. And let me tell you, when you're cutting branches, it's definitely like silk. But this thing is a beast. This saw, and it's the design, instead of having a round pole, it has this, I'm not sure of the shape of it, but it's kind of like you can see that shape right there. But anyways, these saws are absolutely amazing, and I've been using them for years. And this thing can extend up to, this one's 20 feet, and this one's a thick, heavy duty one with the bigger blade. And then this next one is a little bit smaller of a blade and a little bit lighter and smaller, and can extend to 21 feet. So they can extend pretty far up. And let me tell you, these saws, there is no comparison between these saws and using some of those cheap ones in Lowe's and Home Depot. Let me show you an example of how good these saws cut. Okay, let's put this saw to the test. Let's see how good it cuts. This video is not sponsored, and I'm just sharing with you the quality tools that I use in the garden to make my life easier. I'll leave links down in the description box below on the 2 silky pole saws that I shared with you today. If you would like my free Eat the Rainbow shopping grocery list to help you to stay organized and save you time when you go grocery shopping, then comment the word rainbow down below, and I'll be sure to get that out to you. If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about gardening, simple and delicious plant-based foods that you can grow right in your backyard, then check out this video right here, where I share with you how you can harvest bananas faster and easier than ever before using this same silky pole saw. Watch this video right here, and I will see you there.